In the age when gods walked among mortals and the world was shaped by divine will, there was a time of unbroken peace upon the earth. Crops flourished, the skies were mild, and mankind thrived under the gentle gaze of Demeter, goddess of the harvest. At the heart of this golden age was her daughter, Persephone, goddess of spring and growth. To mortals, she was Kor, the maiden, a symbol of innocence, beauty, and vitality. She roamed meadows with nymphs, danced beneath the sun, and brought new life wherever she stepped. Demeter loved Persephone beyond all else. She was her pride, her joy, and her only child. Fearing the dangers of the world, Demeter kept Persephone close, far from Olympus, far from the gods who might seek her hand. But the gods were always watching. Hades, the unseen king. In the depths of the earth, Hades, the god of the underworld, ruled a realm of shadows and souls. Cold and silent, the underworld was not a place of torment, but of stillness, a kingdom for the dead. Hades was just, powerful, and feared, yet he was alone. When he emerged to the surface and saw Persephone dancing in the sunlight, his heart was pierced by a feeling he had never known, love. But Hades knew he could not simply ask for her. No woman wished to marry the god of the dead. His touch brought fear. His realm meant farewell. So he went to Zeus, king of the gods, and Persephone's father, and requested her hand. Zeus did not give a clear answer. He did not say no. He did not say yes. Instead, he looked away. And in that silence, Hades took it as consent. One afternoon, Persephone wandered alone into a blooming field. There she spotted a magnificent flower, unlike any she had ever seen, the narcissus, planted by Gaia at Zeus's command. As she reached to pick it, the earth cracked open beneath her. The sky darkened. Horses as black as night rose from the chasm, pulling a chariot of obsidian. Hades reached from the depths, took her hand, and in a flash vanished back into the earth, dragging Persephone into the underworld. Demeter felt the moment her daughter disappeared. She scoured the earth, disguised as an old woman, searching every corner of the world. But no one had seen the abduction. Even the sun turned its face, unwilling to speak. In her grief, Demeter cursed the earth. Fields rotted, trees dropped their leaves, animals fled, famine spread across the mortal world. For 9 days and nights, she wandered without food, sleep, or rest. Finally, she reached the house of Hecate, goddess of witchcraft, who had heard Persephone's scream, but knew not where she had gone. Hecate guided her to Helios, the all-seeing sun god, who at last revealed the truth. Zeus had allowed it. Hades had taken her. Persephone was now queen of the underworld. Demeter's sorrow turned to fury. She ascended to Olympus and confronted Zeus. Return her, she demanded, or the world dies. In the land beneath the earth, Persephone wept. She longed for sunlight, for birdsong, for her mother's warm embrace. But Hades, though a kidnapper, did not treat her cruelly. He offered her a throne beside his own, jewels forged in volcanic fire, and a crown of obsidian and silver. Over time, Persephone's tears faded. She walked the halls of the dead, spoke with the shades, and grew wiser. Hades treated her as an equal, not as a prisoner, but as a queen. And in that realm of death, she found a strange sort of freedom. When Hermes arrived with Zeus's command to return her, Hades did not refuse. He told Persephone she was free to go. But before she left, he offered her a single blood-red fruit, the pomegranate. Hungry, aching, and unaware of the ancient laws, Persephone ate 6 seeds. A silence fell over the underworld. To eat the food of the dead was to bind oneself to it. Persephone was no longer just a visitor. She belonged to both realms now. Zeus decreed a compromise. For 6 months of the year, Persephone would dwell with Hades as queen of the underworld. For the other 6, she would return to her mother and bring spring with her. Demeter, heartbroken but resigned, accepted. Thus began the cycle of the seasons. When Persephone rises to the earth, Demeter rejoices, and the world blooms, spring and summer. When Persephone returns to the underworld, Demeter mourns, and the earth grows cold and barren. It is not just a change in weather, but a divine rhythm of love, loss, and return. Persephone was no longer just the daughter of spring. She became something greater, a goddess who lived in both light and shadow. To the living, she was a symbol of rebirth and growth. To the dead, she was a compassionate queen, a bridge between two worlds. And Hades, once a lonely god feared by all, had won her love, not through force, but by revealing his own broken heart. Their story is not a tale of simple abduction or romance. It is a tale of transformation, of power, and of the eternal dance between life and death. Lark, mother and daughter, husband and wife. This is how the seasons were born, and this is how love changed the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more legendary tales from Greek mythology.